What is up, Sista Friends? How is everybody doing today? We are coming at you live with, well, I guess it's not live when you listen to this, but I feel like I should say coming at you live. Another podcast episode, Heart to Heart with Coach Emily. Last week, we talked about my process and journey of living with roaches and how that corresponds to knowing that you could do hard things. I appreciate anyone who listened to that podcast. Super vulnerable to talk about those things. And I usually, just heart to heart is about being open and honest and transparent and feeling like you're not alone in the world as we navigate being entrepreneurs in this space and just working on becoming the women that we want to be. And some of these stories that have already shared, I've only ever really shared with my close friends. So I really appreciate you guys. If you listened, it really means a lot. And if you did listen, please just share or just message me. You don't even have to share on your social media. You can literally just let me know. All feedback is good feedback. So if you have any feedback, I would love to hear it. I'd also love your guys' opinion on if you like the microphone or not. It sounded a little weird. I have to learn to keep the microphone in a normal spot. It does have a setup, but it's missing a piece because I got this joint off of Amazon for cheap. So we can do without the microphone. Let me know your thoughts. This past weekend, I had a kick-ass freaking weekend. I spent the whole day on Saturday with my friend Kimmy. We frolicked with wildflowers, acted like a fool in the mountains, hiked, enjoyed the sun, enjoyed a beautiful afternoon in Boulder, and then went and watched the freaking Barbie movie. If you have not seen the Barbie movie, this is my personal, you need to go see it. Go see Barbie, okay? It will change your life. It was amazing. It was unreal. It blew my expectations out of the water. I didn't even know what to expect, honestly. And it was amazing. I loved the Barbie movie, pro Barbie, 150 cent Barbie. Okay, go see Barbie. It was just so powerful and empowering as a woman to see Barbie. And I think it shed a lot of light on a lot of different things. And I feel like it's super in alignment with Heart to Heart and what, I'm doing in my business, trying to empower women in the entrepreneurial space to take care of themselves and create a schedule that works for them and build their freaking dream life, like knowing you're destined for more. And that's kind of what today's episode is about, being destined for more. And it's my slogan. It's been my slogan since I started Full Circle Coaching. It has been something that I have always believed about myself. And I think it's important to kind of talk about it more and how it applies to you. And using it to fuel your fire, using it to change the direction of your life if you are unhappy. So in the past few episodes, you've heard a couple of my stories, right? About settling in a marriage I wasn't happy with, living in a shitty apartment, trying the best I could, all of these things. And Destined for More came out of that season of life. And destined's a big word, right? Like destined. I even remember one day at my church, they were talking about destiny and talking about what that means and what that looks like for you. I mean, they talk about destiny. I'm a big Witcher fan. If you've ever seen The Witcher, if you haven't seen The Witcher, we can't be friends. You need to watch it. I'm obsessed. If you can't tell, one thing about me, I love fantasy and I love everything like otherworldly. I get so enraptured. Is that the word? I just get so wrapped up to it. Like I get obsessed. I get so obsessed. Hence my Harry Potter tattoo and Harry Potter obsession. Like I lived in Harry Potter world in my mind. So anyways, in Witcher, they talk about destiny. You are destined. All this destiny talk. And destiny has always just been something that I gravitate to. This belief and this dream of this unmatched levels of your life, and knowing that each person has the capacity to reach these levels. And it fuels me up and gets me excited because it's like something I've always had is which can get me in trouble sometimes, is this what's the word I'm looking for? Like unrelenting hope. I have so much hope and so much faith that everything will always be okay, that there is always going to be something on the other side, that this isn't the last stop, that there is a next thing and a next thing and a next thing. And I remember this one time, this past year in February, I went and visited my two best friends. Well, Chandler lives in Boston, and then Emma and I flew out, Emma from Arizona, myself from Colorado, to spend a weekend in Boston with Chan. And we're in this Uber, and we're talking about if we would want to live forever. And I'm like, yes, I want to live forever. If I could live forever, I would be so happy, because there's so much to explore. There's so much to experience. There's so much to feel and think and learn and just be a part of. And there's just there's so much in the world. Like, I don't even have a desire to go to space or anything like that. Like, some people are like obsessed with space, my sister being one of them. And because I'm like, Earth already has so much to offer. Earth already has so much to experience physically, emotionally, mentally, spiritually, like culturally. Like, I want to eat and drink all of it. I'll need to experience it all. And this is where this like destined for more kind of wraps all up, because we get one life, one very short life. I mean, I'm already 30. I'm gonna be 31 in like 2 months, which is crazy to me. But we have one life, we have one experience, or we experience multiple things, but you get what I'm saying. We get one chance here. And that's my belief system anyway. I know other people believe something different. But for me personally, this is my one chance. Okay. I'm here one time. I want to experience it all. So if I could live to 300, that would be amazing. Because I have a lot to do. I have a lot to experience. I have a lot to level up and grow and change and get after. I mean, destined for more is not just this, like, become the most rich and successful entrepreneur that you can be. Now, if that's your goal, go for it. I'm just saying that this destined for more is that, you know, in the pit of your stomach, like that part right below your boobs, like your diaphragm, right in that middle solar plexus heart center, that there is something you are meant for, something you are meant to take on, to experience, to know, to feel, to have pain over. And that is like adventure and fulfillment and possibility. Possibility gets me like, I have so much curiosity and so much like I need to know, that I want more of you to see that within yourself. Because I feel like as little girls, we all felt this at some point in our life. Like, this can't be it. I can do more. I can experience more. I can be more. I can show up more. And that more, that part more, is very unique to you. Everybody's more is different. My more, in my mind, is lots of experiences, lots of like trying things out, seeing what it looks like, feels like, tastes like, smells like. And that's my more. I got to know. I want to see. I want to feel. And for you, your more might be like, I want to achieve this. I want to see this. I want to feel this, be this, whatever. Okay. So when you're like trying to step into your destined for more, there is a foundational level that you got to start with. That foundational level is taking care of you, Sista Friend. Okay. That's the basis of my business. You have to take care of you, just like your clients. Okay. So that's like level one. And most of you have already mastered like the real level one of like, you know how to work out, you know how to eat, you know how to do all those basics. But now you add on being an entrepreneur, and that level is challenging, right? Am I right? We all know it's very challenging. I mean, you have all the things to do, you have all the people to help, all the things, you know, it's just like packs on top of like life, and then just trying to be a normal human being. So it's like learning to master those basics at this new level of being an entrepreneur. And then on top of that level, right? So like level 2 is mastering your energy, mastering your finances, mastering your schedule, mastering your hobbies, and knowing all these things, and like really getting to know yourself and who you are, what you feel, and what you need, and being deeply connected to that. Until, this is my personal opinion, until we get connected in that way to ourselves, and really base our life based on our values and our energy and what we want, then we can step more into our destiny. Because your destiny cannot come to fruition if you're suffering, if you're burnt out, if you're struggling, if you're overwhelmed. Destiny can't thrive in those things. And I believe that destiny happens when we are able to be completely open to it. But can you be truly open to it if you are constantly stressed out, constantly feeling like comparing yourself to others on social media? If you're constantly like second guessing and doubting yourself? I don't think so. I don't think so. Right. And there is this whole hero's journey, and this is part of that process, right? You know, you may be suffering right now. You may be struggling. You may be in the lowest points of your life, but destiny happens after that hill, after that, right? So, for example, my personal experience, my hero's journey is felt like it was low the whole time. But when I look back, it was very clear what was going on. I had to know what I didn't want, experience complete fallout, rebuild to step into my new destiny. And I'm still figuring out what that destiny is, but I got through the one part onto the other side of leading me to my new destiny, which was moving to Colorado, starting my business, meeting Austin, having all the friends that I have, living the life I currently live. Like, I wish I could go back and tell Emily, like at 21, hey girl, just so you know, in like 10 years, you're going to be working from home. You get to wake up, have a slow morning. You get to help so many clients. You get to help people with their businesses. You get to have your weekends off. You're not working at a restaurant anymore. Say what? No. It's true. Right. Because I literally thought I'd be working at restaurants till the day I die. Because if there's one thing I'm good at, it is being a waitress. But that's not my dream. It's actually a shit job. You do make good money though. Anywho. But my destiny required that sticky part that maybe you're going through right now, and you can't see your destiny. You are like, there is no destiny. This is my life. I worked so hard to be an entrepreneur. I worked so hard to build my business. I worked so hard to be this person, yet my schedule sucks. My workouts and nutrition, I'm working out 5-6 days a week. I'm trying to be the leanest I can be. I'm really like been tracking macros for literally ever. I want to do something different. You don't know your energy levels throughout the day, or what you need, or when you need rest, or just like are not connected to your inner energy. You feel inauthentic because you feel like you're showing up just because you have to, not because you want to, and you don't feel true to you. And then you're feeling like, why did I even do this? I became an entrepreneur to live this lifestyle where I can set my own time, set my own hours, but now I'm working more than ever. And it's not fulfilling because of all these expectations I'm setting on myself. That doesn't sound like destiny to me. Doesn't sound like it. So if we are going to reach our destiny, our more, whatever that more is for you, we got to flip the script, girl. We got to work on this new level that you are at and change it. And it starts with small actions. And I'm going to give you some of those today. Okay. So one of those things you can start doing, okay, so with your schedule, is what I would encourage you to do is start paying attention to your daily energy levels. Write it down on a Post-it note. If you're watching this on YouTube, showing up a Post-it. I got Post-its galore. I love a Post-it. Okay. Start making notes of when your energy is at its highest and when it's at its lowest. Start paying attention to what days you are more productive and what days you are not. Then I would encourage you to start paying attention to how much are you on your phone? And how much are you checking messages throughout the day? And then I want you to start looking at your workouts and noticing how you feel during them, and notice how you feel after them. Okay. Really bring a lot of awareness to all of these areas in your life. When you start bringing awareness to things, you can start making changes. But if you are unaware, you're not observant, you're not taking time to reflect on yourself, you won't be able to make those changes. Just like your freaking clients, right? You're like, girl, every Friday you do this. Why? It's the same thing for you. We're a lot like our clients, more than we'd like to admit, especially when we enter this new phase of entrepreneurship, because your life has completely changed, transitions, like my other episode I talked about. So start with that self-awareness and start giving yourself the opportunity to analyze yourself. Okay, this is where that good masculine energy comes in. Okay, once we can create the structure, create the system that's unique to you, because everybody's different. You can add in the color. which is the feminine. Add in the flow, add in the days off, the more rest. But until you feel safe enough with the schedule that works best for you, the workout routine that works best for you, finances that are set up appropriately, you're going to feel like a tornado. How do I know? Because I'm Queen Tornado. Okay. Queen Tornado. My dad actually calls me Tornado. Okay. Because I didn't have that for a long time. I was a chaotic mess. I told my one coach, Molly, that I thrived in chaos. I was meant for chaos and torture and struggle because that's all I knew. And I was conditioned to believe that. But when you're on the other side of this hill and you are managing these things, my God, the change, the freedom, the openness. I mean, my fiance has given me so much praise on how much I've changed so much. I don't have mental breakdowns anymore. Guys, I was having mental breakdowns like every day. So really start with these tips. If you need more like specifics, feel free to message me and I would love to just get your schedule and help you analyze it and help you figure out something that works best for you. But really that awareness is the first step. Just like your clients, become abundantly aware of yourself. So check in, ask yourself, how am I feeling right now? Do I feel fuzzy, foggy? That feeling in your throat, like it's like fire is coming up. Do I feel drained? Do I feel overwhelmed? Do I feel like I'm saying yes when I should say no? Start becoming aware of those things and then you go from there. Okay. So let me know if you have any questions on that. Anything you guys are like, I'm really confused about. I don't think that was very clear. Let me know. We can work on it together, especially when it's like more applicable to you specifically. It can make a big difference. So let me know if you have any questions. Otherwise, thank you guys for listening. Please tag me if you do listen. Share this with your friends, other fitness entrepreneurs in the space, or if you have other entrepreneur friends that you feel like this would help them and benefit them, please send it over. The more, the merrier. You can follow me on Instagram at EmmyFit as well. We are cranking it out over here, trying to show up as best we can. Remember, heart to heart is being honest and open and loving. And so if you have anything you would love for me to cover, or if you would like to be a guest on my show, please let me know. I would love to have you. Otherwise, I hope you guys have an amazing day. Thank you so much. And I will talk to you soon.